So we have mid-market, which basically covers everything from 500 employees and under, and then enterprise and strategic, who cover the largest accounts, although some of those strategic accounts are not necessarily the biggest. They could be strategic for other reasons. Maybe it's because of the logo or because of the usage that they could unlock in our account. It just doesn't have to be the biggest tech companies and banks out there. There are a lot of different factors that can make an account strategic.
Okay, so tell me more about that. Yeah, because I can imagine obviously how much they've spent would be a massive driver. Propensity to spend if they're a massive organization might be another, but it sounds like it could just be a logo. How do you guys decide, and how many do you provide to each of your strategic reps?
Yeah, so we have a list of, I believe it's about 100 strategic accounts across the entire organization for 2023. And the way that we decide on those is we look at the revenue, we look at the usage percentages they can unlock, we look at like what geography they're in. I think a really, really exciting thing for us is, like I said, we started in London. We've since expanded it to North America. We have a Sydney office in Australia too. So when we're looking at strategic accounts, we want to make sure that they fit into our global expansion strategy, and that we have the coverage in terms of API integrations to properly support that customer. So that's a big piece of it. And then also, yeah, there are some logos. Our founders have a few favorite companies that they always say, you close this deal, I'm taking you out for a nice steak dinner. And those are the strategic accounts because they can be such big players in the market.
Propensity. Yeah, I believe it. And then how do you also decide like how many strategic reps are you going to have versus enterprise versus SME mid-market?
Yeah,
at some point you have
that's
to
always such a tough balancing exercise. And I think you really have to look at the way that the sales cycle and the customer buys, and know what the capacity of every sales rep is. A mid-market rep, for example, can have 30 opportunities going at once, or, a full list of 100 accounts, where a strategic AE could be fully loaded at 3 accounts. And so it's really working closely with the sales directors to understand, what are the buying cycles for these companies? When are they going to be coming up? When are our customers versus prospects? What we've learned on the strategic side is our customers take just as much love and attention as the prospects do, sometimes even more, from the account executive. And so making sure we have that balance where someone can be successful and can hit their targets, but also have enough to eat.